Yo, that intro. What is up? How we doing? I'm streaming live now. So if you haven't found my stream, it's the same name, Unrooolie. And if you're here on YouTube and you like this video, at the end of it, please give it a like. Please give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Share it with your mom. Family-friendly stream over here. But what's going on is, I hope I say her name right, okay? Illaoi. There is a new trailer. Now, before I show this and react to this trailer, I'm going to tell you the truth. The truth is, I've actually played this character, but I was under NDA saying that I couldn't. But they announced her recently, and I talked to them, and I'm like, hey, right, can I talk about this character? Like, yeah, 100% sure. All you have to do is just let everybody know that when you were using this character, it was a work in progress. So some of the stuff that I experienced with this character was a work in progress. It may have changed. So yeah, so the character may have changed since then, but I will tell you this, she was my main for those 2 days. I think it was the same. At least we got 2 days, because they're like, hey, we want to surprise you. We want to show you another character. And we got surprised. So again, shout outs to the team at Riot, you know, for allowing me to talk about it. And I could have talked about it a while ago when they announced her. I just, you know, my brain, it works like that. But now there's a trailer, and she was my girl. And let me tell you a little bit about what went down. Me and Steve, the Kenny and Steve show, we teamed up at a tournament at Riot Studios, and there were a lot of other fighting game people there. And me and Steve did not have bad. We did pretty solid. We had a great team. He was using Yasuo, and I was using Illaoi. And Illaoi at the time was awesome. So I'm going to talk about it before, and I'm going to see if the things have changed, because like I said, she was a work in progress. So me and Steve had a great tag team. Now, this may not have changed, but I had Illaoi, and she has tentacle moves. So she's kind of like a brick house, but then she also has these tentacles that she could set on the field. So now she has like this one special where she can throw her tentacles down, I can switch, and then Steve can go in there and then play, and the tentacles would still hit. I don't know if that's going to happen now, but I'm telling you, that was extremely strong. That was extremely strong in the early version that I got to play, and it was kind of sick, and it was kind of like putting in work. So I could do a move, super, call out the tentacles, slash out, switch out Steve, and then just like hit the button and make the tentacles hit. So like everything that Steve would do would be safe, and the person would just have to sit there and, you know, guard for their life. So Illaoi was sick. Will that be in this trailer? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. So yeah, I'm excited, and I want to see how much has changed. Here we go. I did not see this stage.
Life is motion, not peace.
She's awesome. Yep. Dude, she does. Okay. Hey, that wasn't me and Steve, but that was our team. Okay, she calls it out. Right here is where I could switch.
To the depths.
Wow. I didn't see that. I did not see that. Wow. I did not see that. That was sick.
Hey everyone, I'm Caroline, game designer on 2XKO.
Caroline
here
is
to give you an
super
update
cool.
on the
She
latest
was
addition
teaching
to
me
our roster.
Illaoi.
A champion who will be available to play for the very first time at this year's EVO
Caroline,
Japan, Illaoi, the
super
Kraken
awesome.
Priestess. As the prophet of Nagakeboros, the great Kraken, Illaoi's faith demands that she take control of her own destiny by always moving forward. She wields a golden totem to test the will of her opponents and summon tentacles to fight by her side.
She's so
In
Illaoi's
2XKO,
awesome.
Illaoi is a heavy-hitting juggernaut who overwhelms enemies with pressure as unyielding as her faith. She's all about landing big hits and dealing big damage.
Okay.
Then using tentacles to lock her opponent down and combo out of control.
I'm gonna pause this because like she was cool. Like this character was awesome, and why I liked her because she reminded me of Atrocitus in Injustice 2. So in Injustice 2, you would get Cat, and then you would just have like, oh, now you're just gonna have to hold this because it's gonna be my turn for a while. So if she gets the tentacles out, you're in trouble. You're in danger. But now the thing is, she is a bit of slower, heavy juggernaut. But if you have your friend on the assist, you can get in there to get your pressure. So I'm excited.
Her kit revolves around summoning and activating spear tentacles.
Yeah.
First, she can use any of her S2 specials to spawn a tentacle. Then, she can use any of her S1 specials to trigger a tentacle follow-up attack, as long as her opponent is within that tentacle splash zone.
Look at it. That is so sick.
Even if her opponent isn't in range, Illaoi can use certain moves to teleport the nearest tentacle to them. She can also use Prayer of Motion or Prayer in Stagnation to activate tentacles from a distance. While tentacles are an important part of Illaoi's kit, she's not a puppet character. We didn't want it to feel like her tentacles were doing all the fighting for her. Instead, they're like awesome rewards that Illaoi can earn by playing well.
Yeah.
It means always staying in motion and taking smart risks to take control of the game.
She's awesome.
Illaoi can also lose tentacles if her opponent hits them, in which case, Illaoi can still do big damage, but she does lose access to some of her strongest neutral options.
Yeah.
This means she'll have to take more risks or use an assist to engage her opponent, which isn't ideal. In development, there was a lot of debate around how tentacles should work.
Exactly, see?
Should they be a true extension
See, so there we go. So this could have changed since I played her a while ago.
of Illaoi? Should they be completely independent of her? Both of these options felt very sink or swim, so we opted for a more balanced route, where Illaoi can activate tentacles without making direct contact with an opponent, but that opponent still has counterplay against them.
Okay.
Beyond her tentacles, we wanted Illaoi's kit to capture her incredible size, strength, and momentum, and her supers are no exception. With her S1 super, Crashing Waves, Illaoi picks up her opponent, swings them overhead, and slams them into the ground twice. If she already has a tentacle up, holding S1 will reposition it so that she can stay on the offense after her super ends. Her S2 super, Wrath of Nagakeboros, summons giant tentacles that smack the ground around them. It also turns any tentacles that were already active into giant tentacles and leaves one behind after it ends. It can be an extremely impressive move, but if Illaoi or her duo is hit at any point during the super, her tentacles will disappear.
Oh, okay, so it stayed the same. You see that switch? And the tentacle was still out there. So I tag into Steve, then he gets to have that pressure. So if he's got a character that's even faster, it's solid. So I think that has stayed the same from when I played her.
During the super, her tentacles will disappear.
So he got hit.
So it's safest to use against an opponent who's knocked down.
Yeah.
Finally, Illaoi's ultimate, Test of Spirit, sends her opponent's soul to the depths, where they'll come face to face with Nagakeboros. We love the idea of Illaoi smacking
So yeah, this was amazing. I didn't see this, so this is the first time seeing
the spirit out of her opponent and beating it up as an homage to her Kitten League.
God dang!
Test of Spirit is a mid-range move with super fast startup, which makes it great for ending combos, as a whiff punish, or for hitting an assist that's far away. It's also invincible on startup, making it a powerful reversal.
Wow.
Illaoi is pretty capable on her own, but her powerful assists make her an equally formidable tag partner. Her back assist is a long-range tentacle strike, same as her S1 special. If there's already a tentacle in range of her opponent, it'll perform its usual follow-up attack. Illaoi's forward assist is the same as her S2 special. On its own, the assist is great for controlling mid-range, but using Handshake Tag immediately afterwards lets Illaoi swap in and use the tentacle she just created to keep the pressure on.
So sick, so sick.
When she's not on screen, Illaoi's tentacles stick.
I used to do that a lot. I used to do that. Have the tentacle do pressure, grab. It's cool.
Around to offer her teammates an extra offensive support. Even when she's KO'd, Illaoi can use Last Stand to activate Wrath of Nagakeboros and send the opponent to Tentacle City.
Yes!
When choosing a tag partner for Illaoi, remember she wants to back opponents into a corner, but getting them there might be risky.
Yeah.
Illaoi's ideal tag partner is someone with strong neutral and high mobility who can make space for Illaoi to engage.
That was me and Steve with Nago.
Ari is a prime example. Her speed and long range allow her to catch opponents that Illaoi can't always pin down. Her assists also help Illaoi extend combos
I
or
messed
convert
up
a
on the name.
defensive tag into big damage. Again,
Yasuo.
Illaoi will be available to play at this year's EVO Japan,
Oh,
along with Echo, Ari, Darius, and
she's
Yasuo.
so awesome.
If you're attending, try her out with or against your friends and let us know what you think.
Dang. So cool.
Otherwise,
That's
you
my
can still
girl.
sign up for at-home playtests happening later this year. And follow us
Yeah.
on social for all future Illaoi updates.
Illaoi.
Thanks for watching and see you next time.
Good job. Great job, by the way. She was helping me out while I was learning the character. So awesome. So awesome. Oh, man.
Some of her strongest neutral lines in that tentacle splash. She can use any of her spear tentacles.
Yeah.
First, she has her face. Fight by control Illaoi, the roster.
So awesome. And me and Steve put in work.
To the depths.
Me and Steve did. I was, you know. And here's the thing. Me and Steve were fighting against some of the best fighting game players in the in the United States. We didn't fight Japan people, so they flew in some of the best fighting game people from the United States, and they were all in that tournament, and it was insane. I don't know if they'll ever show that tournament. Maybe one day they will. They'll show that tournament, but Sonic Fox was a part of it. Whatchamacallit? Sajam and Sonic Fox had an insane match. And Sajam's Echo is insane. Because I was like maining Echo in the beginning, and then they showed us Illaoi, and I'm like, whoa, I want to use Illaoi.
Hey everyone, I'm Caroline,
Yeah, so and then Caroline
game designer on 2XKO.
was
Here to
super
give you an
awesome, so-
update on the latest addition to our roster, a champion who will be available to play
So
for the very
congratulations
first
to
time
you
at this year's
for
EVO Japan, Illaoi,
an
the
awesome
Kraken
character.
Priestess.
And it was cool because I got to talk to them about the creation and like, you know, the process and stuff, and it's a pretty solid process that they go back and forth and how the characters changed and stuff like that. So it appears the characters changed just a bit. A few things have changed, but the thing that I really liked about was the super. I can use that super and I can help, and I can tag in Steve, and then Steve gets the benefit of that super, and it's just awesome. And then I could pair up with some great assists, and it's sick. So I'm super excited. If I do solo, my team will probably be Illaoi and Echo. If I'm fighting with Steve, it's going to be Yasuo, him, and then me, Illaoi. Unless another character comes out that Steve likes more. But me and Steve, we put in work. We were respectable. We beat a couple of people in the tournament, and I was like, damn, all right, let's go, you know. So it was a lot of fun. Maybe one day the footage will come out, or we'll be able to talk a little bit more about the tournament. But yeah, no, Illaoi's awesome. There's like the design wise, play wise was right up there. Echo was kind of easy, but then like very difficult to master. Ari, Justin was going hammers with Ari and stuff like that. Or not Ari, or what's the cat girl? What's the girl with the cat? She was here. Yeah, it's Ari. Yeah. Oh my God, Justin was going Darius and Ari, and yeah, Justin was going ham with those two. But yep, and then basically the team on the left right there, Yasuo and Illaoi, was me and Steve. So super cool. I'm excited that she's out. So that means she'll probably be available at Evo, and I can't wait to use her again and see how she was updated. Yeah, no, but it was, and Justin had some epic matches. So imagine like I'm in a tournament with, and Sajam is there, Justin Wong, Daigo, not fuck, Kitty. You're still sleepy. No, Justin Wong, Sonic Fox. We had, you know, Alex Valle, we had Leffen, we had a ton of just heavy hitters. We had Kizzy. It was super wild, and these guys are all beasts, and we had to fight them. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. And like, I was just like, holy cow, these guys are all monsters. I mean, me and Steve did good. And oh, that's also, we got really excited for the return of the Steve and Kenny show and the Kenny and Steve show, especially now that you can do, you know, team up. So now, and me and Steve are talking about it. Oh yeah, there's gonna be Kenny and Steve shows. So that means we're gonna be like streaming at the same time and fighting people, because we actually had a lot of fun fighting as a team, because it's actually really cool. I think there are actually advantages and disadvantages for playing as a team. What's really cool is you kind of have to be in sync, kind of like, you know, you're moving a mech or something like that, because you have to, like, if you're calling out assists, you can call out assists at like great times. Like I always try to call out assist for Steve to make things safe. So Steve would do a string and they would be blocking it, and then I would just do an assist right after. So then Steve would be safe and stuff like that. In this build, all that was, it was just the 4, and then we got to play Illaoi. So yeah, but it was super rad. I'm definitely excited to see more and see how she changed since the demo. Really fun character, really cool archetype. And then, like I said, I think it reminded me of Atrocitus, and Atrocitus was a pain, especially when he got Cat. But the thing is too, she's a heavy hitter, so you're still gonna have to, you know, be good with spacing. You're still, you know, she's not as unga as some other characters, but yeah, it's cool. But I'm excited. She's out. It looked great. The super looked great. But yeah, that's it. That's my reaction and breakdown of Illaoi. She's my lady. I'm hoping to see what other characters come out, but right now it's Echo and Illaoi. There's a beta. Yeah, they said there's going to be in-home tests. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, please give it a like, subscribe. It means a lot. It's totally free for you to do, and it's the easiest, best way to like say, man, Kenny, you're a great guy, right? Hey, even if you don't like it, fine. You know what? Just hit one of those buttons. Hopefully it's a like. But the stream's going to keep going. I'm streaming on Twitch now too. All right. Where's the outro? The outro right here. Outro's right here. Thanks for watching. We're still streaming. And if you were watching this live on Twitch and you watched it on YouTube and you like it, you're freaking awesome. You're awesome. You're a real bro. You know what I'm saying? You're a real bro if you did it on both.